Sarah.
That's my name. Don't wear it up.
This is a box. This is the box where George Torres was killed.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder in the second degree.
We respect the jury's decision. I'm sure that Sarah Boone is going to want to appeal.
Oh, she's something else, Sarah Boone, isn't she? We're talking about her allegations of prosecutorial misconduct, allegations of bad rulings, according to her. Should these things tip the scales in her favor in her bid for a new trial? So Sarah Boone, convicted 2 weeks ago of murdering her boyfriend, George Torres, and her defense team made it clear right away that she planned to take an appeal. Well, that team is now gone. So what are her chances of success? Let's dig in on this. I want to welcome in our resident expert on the Sarah Boone case, Court TV digital producer Lauren Silver, and still with us, high-profile criminal defense and civil attorney John Phillips. Okay, Lauren, so you've been digging into this motion. Give us the gist, please, about what she's saying that was done wrong here, and why is she deserving of this new trial?
Well, James Owens, back representing Sarah Boone, don't know that he'll represent her through the appeal, but he at least filed this, and it's a rather wide-ranging motion, finding a whole lot of errors, beginning with the court erring in allowing the state rebuttal witness of Dr. Tanya Werner, who James Owens claimed that she changed her opinion and didn't notify the defense. James Owens also accused the prosecutors of committing prosecutorial misconduct in giving a second closing argument rather than a rebuttal closing argument. Also, the court erred in not granting a mistrial after the emotional outburst. That was the Torres family got a little bit emotional during closing arguments. And then even before the trial started, the motion claims that Judge Cranick erred in ruling that both Boone forfeited her right to an attorney and not granting a continuance once Owens joined the team.
Wow, wow. Lauren, okay, so she's laying out quite a bit here, you know, via the help of James Owens. Great attorney he is. He did his very best. I think we all saw the great advocacy he did. He was stuck with some really bad facts and a bad client. And we know that in this motion, right, Lauren, correct me if I'm wrong, but she's also saying that she didn't get the defense that she deserved. Would you explain that for us?
Yeah, you know, despite what I can only describe as a robust defense team, she had several attorneys. James Owens brought in colleagues. He said in the motion that he pretty much shut down his entire law practice to represent her for this trial. He had 45 days to prepare, but he said that 45 days simply wasn't enough and that there was no way he could have given her the defense that she deserved in that small amount of time, and Judge Cranick did deny the motion to continue.
Wow, wow, Lauren. And, you know, Sarah Boone, let's go back to a moment where she was asked about her satisfaction with her defense team. Let's take a look at that moment together.
Are you still satisfied with your lawyer's representation of you in this matter?
Very much so.
And are you still on board with the strategy that they are utilizing in your defense?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with your attorney's representation of you in this matter?
Definitely.
Sarah really liked the team, and we all got along with the 3 lawyers and the other 2 girls that have helped the other 4 lawyers working on the case. And Sarah was, as you know, really happy with us.
But she wasn't happy about the conviction, right, Lauren? So I think we could all have foreseen this coming, that she's going to have some things to bring to the court and try to get herself a new trial with. Anything else that stuck out to you, Lauren?
You know, it felt to me like she was throwing a lot at the wall. These were issues that were litigated already through the trial. None of this was new. The rebuttal expert, James Owens, had a deposition mid-trial because of that change in opinion. And I think that Judge Cranick took the time to listen to each of these objections, to hear the side of the case, and to give a lot of explanation in his rulings every time, expecting this might happen.
Right. Lauren, I think you're exactly right. A great judge and a great attorney Sarah Boone had. And we've got a great attorney with us right now. John Phillips, there you are. I wanted to bring you in on this. So you know this is a standard motion, right? We expected it to come. Do you think any of it has teeth? Appeal.
Appeal. So I had it ready. No, I don't think it has teeth. The ineffective assistance of counsel motion comes with every criminal, not every, but a lot of criminal defense losses where you say, well, but if I had had a better legal team, I would have won. And that's why Judge Tranick and other judges every time ask, are you happy? Would you have done anything different? No? Okay, good. We've got that with Joe Exotic's case. I represent Joe Exotic for purposes of his next trial. And the judge said, hey, are you okay with what happened? And he was like, well, wait, that's different. You know, when you express concern at trial, that's different. So the next issue deals with counsel. And again, you know, I wish Attorney Owens had more time. You know, oftentimes we'll get fired for other lawyers. We'll get retained because of other lawyers. And you know, you have a trial set and you really need more time to do your best effort. But again, you look at the trial. Ultimately, the rest of the stuff, the other issues pointed out in the motion for new trial, fully like second closings and expert testimony, all goes down to the discretion of the court, which an appellate court will defer to.
Exactly. Now, appreciate that legal insight, John. We shall see what happens. We still have got the sentencing to get to, so that'll happen on December the 2nd. Court TV will be there, and now she's looking at 22.5 years in prison at the minimum. Should have taken the deal. Lauren Silver, attorney John Phillips, thank you both so much for this segment, and John, for coming on the show. We'll see you. I need to write thank you on a piece of paper or something for John.